My name's Kevin Johnson and I'm a steward at the Eden project. I'm basically Eden's customer service first point of call, and in the winter I ice skate on the ice rink. Just be looking after the public, making sure they're all safe and well on the ice rink and behaving. In the summer kind of time I'm anywhere around the site dealing with various customer questions. As a kid I wasn't really too bothered about the career, that kind of 5 to 10. No, I couldn't imagine being in charge of an ice skating rink. No, it would have been the last thing I would have thought, to be honest. When I finished school, I did all right in my GCSEs, but my original plan was to try and find a job, but I couldn't find anything at the time, so I ended up going into college, and I'd done quite well again there. When I left college, I went into a horticultural job of all things, and was in charge of maintaining the grounds of a country club for about 18 months. We got made redundant, unfortunately, because they put the grounds out to tender. But after that, I pretty much went straight to Eden, and we've been here ever since. Looking back on it, you don't realise it at the time, but school was a pretty good time, really. I just felt that I'd had enough of education at the time when I'd left school, but ever since I've been constantly doing qualifications, and so it often changes the way you feel. Well, with my first job in horticulture, I ended up doing an MVQ2. I wasn't in that job long enough to go further than that, but then while I've been at Eden, I've done an MVQ2 and MVQ3 in customer service and various different qualifications in tourist attraction kind of operations. Eden's been very supportive, for one thing, and just wanted to push myself a bit more and see where that led. The major crossroads in my life was, well, the thing that's had the biggest impact was starting at Eden, because when I was at school and college and my first job, I didn't really have much contact with the public, and I was a reasonably shy person and not particularly outgoing, but dealing with the public all the time, it's brought me out of my shell a lot. I'm a practical person, and I like making things, doing things with my hands, and I've got an aspiration possibly to train up as an electrician in the future, possibly do an apprenticeship. It would make the best use of my abilities and the type of person I am, being a practical kind of person, so I think that would be the best thing to go into at this stage. But for the moment I'm happy where I am, and it's a nice variety of work. I'm happy, so for the moment I see myself here for a bit. The only thing that's probably held me back a little bit is not knowing what I wanted to do. I'm quite envious of people that know what they wanted to do from school, because they can just get straight on and do it. But I don't think you necessarily have to know what exactly you want to do from school to get on in life, and you can still end up in a good job and be happy. I've been lucky in that I found a job with Eden, and yeah, it's been plain sailing, really.